According to a new poll, 53% of Americans, a majority of American voters, actually believe that Donald Trump should be indicted for his role in January 6th and everything, of course, surrounding January 6th. A majority of people in this country now say he should be indicted for this. And the reason I think this poll is so important, obviously this poll is not going to determine whether or not Trump is indicted or whether or not criminal charges are even filed. What it shows us is how quickly and how dramatically public opinion has shifted on this issue. 2 months ago, 2/3 of the country thought that Donald Trump bore no responsibility at all for the January 6th attacks. 1 month ago, 2/3 thought that he did deserve the blame for the attack, but a majority did not think he deserved to be hit with criminal charges. Now, a month after that, a majority of people say, yes, he should be criminally charged. So in 2 months, the 2 months we've had those televised January 6th committee hearings, the public has done a complete 180 on this issue. Went from most of them saying, no, he wasn't involved in any of this, to most of them saying, oh, this guy needs to be arrested. That is how powerful this committee's work has been. That is how dramatically it has shifted public opinion here in the United States. Now, the poll also has some other information that may throw cold water here on my little theory, although the poll numbers do back up what I say. But anyway, also 55% of them said that the committee has not conducted itself fairly. So they think it's been unfair, but they also think it's been powerful enough that Donald Trump should be indicted. So I'm not sure how those two differing numbers reconcile with one another when they kind of seem to show conflicting information. But the important takeaway, 53% think Trump should be indicted. 2 months ago, most people in this country didn't even think that he was involved in it, didn't think that he deserved any blame for it. Just imagine what's going to happen by the time the midterms roll around. Because the committee, even though they're taking August off from televised hearings, they're still doing work. They're coming back in September with even more televised hearings. And if those run for 2 months, right, September through October, we could be looking at a dramatic shift in what happens in those midterm races. That would be tremendous. And all this committee has to do is keep telling the truth. Keep getting people from Trump's administration coming and talking and telling the story of what happened. It really is that simple. And the committee knows it. They're doing a great job. And if they continue this, I think Trump could drag down this entire party to the point where that red wave Republicans were predicting just 2 months ago ends up not even materializing at all. They could end up losing seats if the committee keeps working like they are.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.